I see then. I see. Then there don't seem to be any issues.
Robin Hood turned toward the table and pulled out a new file. Its cover had Foucault written on it in bright red ink. He opened it up and noted the results of his examination.
I'm in charge of making sure most of the people of this town are in good health. If you ever have any issues, please don't hesitate to drop by.
Thank you, I will.
What are the chances like this guy dresses up like that? So if you come like, hey, I'm sick, then he's just like, hey, I have to kill you. Hey, we're back.
Several Soliti came out to greet Keremia and the others. One of them came up to Keri and whispered into his ear.
Really? Thank you.
Keri noted without sparing so much as a glance toward the Soldato before turning back toward Axel.
Axel, Carmia, I have some business to attend to. Please take Miss Fuka outside. Why do I... I had a feeling you would say that, so I gave you a reason before I asked. Orders are orders, aren't they, Axel?
Axel glanced at Fuka and then Kiri before nodding with a sigh.
Understood. Right this way, guest.
Okay.
Like...
They're so mean.
No, she's so like... Every answer of hers is like, okay, yes, I'll do anything you want.
We don't know her yet. She followed Axel into a garden next to the mansion. The evening dew on the lawn felt nice and cool against her legs.
There's no way they actually have work on a Saturday evening. It was just an excuse. I'm sure they just ran off to go drinking or something.
Fuka gazed up at the night sky as she walked behind Axel, listening to him grumble to himself. It's just one strange thing after another. She was in an unfamiliar land and under the protection of unfamiliar people she'd only just met. And it wasn't as if her surroundings were the only thing she was confused about. She still couldn't remember a single thing about herself. But I wonder why I feel like everything's going to work out.
This game has to be like the main character's in a coma or asleep, right?
Right now, you mean?
Yeah, like the entirety of the game.
Oh, that would
because
suck.
it's Disney characters, or like it's not like Disney, but like fairy tale characters.
And she doesn't even realize that they are from a fairy tale, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, if she would have realized, oh wow, this sounds like a fairy tale, you know, then it would have been like,
like what other explanation is there for her to into a...
Like, if she realized, like, if she's in a dream, she will, like, things out of fairy tales may seem real to her. But if she's not in a dream, I feel like she would rather say, what the hell, you sound like Disney characters, you know what I mean? So that's my explanation of saying she's probably in a sleep. Was it because Keremia seemed trustworthy? Or was this just her naivety? She didn't feel a single bit anxious thinking about what was to come. In fact, her heart actually swelled with anticipation. This is much better than being pessimistic, right?
We're here, come in.
She gets a mansion on her own. Oh yeah, lovely room. This
will be your room.
My room?
We can't exactly let you sleep outside, so yes.
What is he talking about?
You can just ask Kyrie for a more detailed explanation tomorrow morning or something.
Mr. Axel. He left. I wanted to thank him. Once he left, she lowered her hand and headed toward the center of the room. She turned in a cycle, looking over the place. What a lovely room. It's really like something out of a dream. Just as she was about to examine the room's furnishings more closely, a yawn passed through her lips.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
Maybe I should go to bed now so I can enjoy myself tomorrow. She sat down on the bed and stretched her arms toward the ceiling. I'm not going to wake up in the morning and realize this was all just a dream, right? Well, even if it does turn out to be a dream, that's fine too. Even if everything turned out to be a mere fantasy, it would still make for a wonderful memory.
What, really? Like, what is such a wonderful memory about that? Like, nothing happened, right?
This is all she knows. Like, if this would vanish too, she would have had nothing. Like, I don't...
I guess that's true. But like,
Like,
if she would wake up, she would have her old memories back, right?
no, she says, if I'm not going to wake up in the morning, I'm not going to wake up in the morning and realize this was all just a dream, right? Well, even if it does turn out to be a dream, that's fine too. No, it's not, because you right now don't know anything about yourself. If you
Yeah,
get,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah, but
stripped of
okay.
the only things that you know, like, what the hell, that's not okay. But okay.
But
Yeah, what?
but in this case, he says like this would wake for a great memory, so she would wake up in another like another place you didn't know anyone.
Yeah, the thing
And
is, she doesn't know where she's gonna wake up. Like, this
okay,
is a wonderful thing, you know? Like, people are taking care of her. Why would she want to go back to something where you're even unsure if you can even be, alive or whatever?
uh
Good night, Mr. Karamir, Mr. Kyrie and Axel, Mr. Axel.
weirdo, fucking like actually
All
a
of
fucking
them.
weirdo. No, if I'm going to sleep, I'm not gonna be like good night Kiki and good night you and good night the people that aren't even close to me. Like no, are you up, Fuka?
That voice, it's Karamia's. Good morning, Mr. Karamia.
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes, like a baby. Are you sure it's okay to lend me such a lovely room?
Of course. After all, we had it set up just for you, Senorina.
For me?
That used to be a storage shed. We couldn't exactly make you spend the night in a mansion full of men. How could we?
Oh, well, thank you very much for everything.
I'm just glad you're happy with it. I imagine you're hungry. We can have breakfast in the mansion while I show you around.
That sounds wonderful.
When you enter the front door, immediately to the right is the kitchen and to the left is the living room. Please feel free to make use of the common areas. The rooms you can see from the hall belongs to me and my subordinates. They're private areas, so get permission before entering, understand?
Yes, I do.
The room way in the back is my office. I spend most of my time in there when I'm in the mansion, so don't hesitate to drop by. Oh, also,
Karamiya pulled a key from his pocket with a red ribbon tied to it and handed it to her.
this is the key to the bathroom in this hall. We had it set up for your company, but it hardly gets any use, so take it for yourself, Senorina.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure someone should use it. But like I said before, only men live in this mansion. You wouldn't want to bump into someone in the bathroom, right?
Oh, you're right.
This is the kitchen. All the food and cooking is handled here. You're welcome to take your meals in other rooms, but make sure you return your dishes. Boss. Oh, Axel, done with breakfast already?
Axel nodded slightly in response.
What? I thought we were going to eat together.
Mr. Axel, thank you for last night. Axel put his hand on his chin and cocked his head
Yeah, it's like
slightly.
you do like a movement.
A few moments later, he furrowed his brow and shook his head.
I don't recall doing anything deserving of thanks.
Well, you showed me to my room.
I was just following orders.
Axel looked away and
Boy,
slipped past Karamiya.
What's with him? It's out of character for him to be acting so shy.
Huh? He's being shy?
You couldn't tell? I thought it was obvious.
He just seems angry to me.
Well, I guess it will look that way to someone who doesn't know him well. Well, you'll get to know him soon enough. Come on, let's get some food.
Yay, my favorite mission!
Good morning, Karmia. Miss Fuka.
Oh, Mr. Kitty, good morning.
What? You just woke up? Yes, today is Sunday. I have no reason to get up early, unlike a certain stupid lion.
Oh, these
Well,
three.
excuse me for being stupid.
He's the
Oh,
lion.
he's the lion.
Then I
No,
would
no,
say
no.
he's the crow.
Karami is lion. That's
No.
the Tin Man or something. He
Okay.
just said,
Oh.
unlike a certain stupid lion. So
he's
he
the
obviously said he
lion,
was the lion. Yeah.
He's the crow, and the other one would be. What's the third? What's the third one? Crow.
Well, it's the lion, the crow, and the Tin Man.
Tin Man. What does the Tin Man does not have a heart? Yeah, that makes sense for Axel, you know.
What? I thought he was being shy, and then he actually
No,
cared
but
about it.
like he's more of a Like they have to fit the character, right? So this one doesn't. Like, of course they do have a heart
So
and a brain and stuff.
Karamir doesn't have any courage.
Yeah.
I think he was quite brave when he did the thing with Caesar, right? Dodging, pistol,
Yeah, but like,
you know?
okay. Kiri sliced the loaf of rye bread Karamiya had abandoned. He took a plate and glass from the cabinet, setting the bread on the plate and placing it on the dining table. Taking a seat in the chair next to Karamiya, he put the empty glass on the table in front of him before pointing at the pitcher of water in the middle of the table.
This is super interesting. Karamir, pass the water, please. What do you even have those arms for?
Despite his complaints, Karamiya took the pitcher and filled Kiri's glass for him.
Thank you very much. You certainly are a lot of trouble for your consigliere. Please don't say things just tarnish my reputation in front of women. It's rude, don't you agree, Miss Fuka? Fuka, you don't have to indulge him. He's always causing trouble.
Karamiya stood up and started stacking the empty plates. Fuka stood up to help, but he gestured at her to sit back down.
Well, it seems preferable in comparison to a boar like Karamia. By the way, Miss Fuka, have you decided on your plans for the day?
My plans for the day?
Yes, do you intend to spend your precious Sunday cooped up in the mansion?
Precious? Is today a special day or something?
Oh, I guess we need to explain that too. You know that this town is controlled by several family, right? The family quarrel over territory from Monday through Saturday, but Sunday has been declared a day of peace. We call it the Sunday Compromise. Consequently, even if you were to wander off on your own today, you wouldn't be in any danger. You don't know the area, so it might be wiser to stay inside, but it's up to you, alright?
You're saying I'm free to walk about town?
Yes, exactly.
I'm free, huh? I wonder what I should do today. He's like, it's not that smart, but she's like, ow!
Yeah, no, in actuality, like, she was like, I thought I was a prisoner, but I guess I'm free now, huh?